What is going on, fellow gamers? ChaosEclipse here. Today we're back on Conan Exiles. Oh, if you guys heard that, there's just like some screaming over there. It freaked me out. Anyway, so we're back in the spawn area, like where we literally started the game. So this is a tablet that I was talking about in the last one. That I never walked up to, but I figured I'd at least come back and show you guys in case anyone is interested in the lore. So you'll come up to it, you can hit square, and it will tell you something.
Behold, bonded one, the very boundaries of civilization. Beyond the passage of our highways lie the wild places of the world, where untamed savages make endless war upon each other. You cannot pass into the endless wastes enslaved. Your bonding prevents it. Return. Follow the road. Any road. All roads lead to the city.
So that is basically the storyline. If you guys want to follow it, there's no actual thing in here that shows you how to get through the story. I mean, the journey that's here, this thing, can kind of lead you through it. I don't know if it actually goes into you actually removing the bracelet, but that is the last step from my understanding, is you removing the bracelet without killing yourself, of course. But if you take a look here at the tablet, you got like a whole bunch of people down there at the bottom, and then there's one big guy standing over all of them. I'm assuming he's the one that's talking, and I do think that he actually makes an appearance in the game. I don't know if it's him directly because I don't know the storyline, but I've done a little bit of research, and I know you do talk with different entities, if that's what you want to call them. So I'm not really sure on that, but I'm not sure if he is one of them or not. But I've also been seeing a lot of tips and everything. So when you are wandering around in the world, you will come across certain ghosts and things like that. Different ghosts can actually teach you different emotes. They can teach you different parts of the story. It's very intriguing on how they do it. Intriguing is probably not the word for it, but it sounded cool. So I would at least like to finish the story. I don't know if it completely ends the game because this is an open world sandbox type game, so I don't think it'll end the game. I think if anything, it'll just say you completed the story, blah blah blah, and then continue on from there. Now I think if you go over there or the other way, because there are other spawn points, like I said before, each tablet literally tells you the same thing that the one just now does tell us. But coming out here, the story seems different. I'm not sure how different though. So, like I was talking about before, in my previous playthrough, or at least my previous attempted playthrough, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think I spawned here. And then I came up here. At the very front of this bridge here, you'll actually run into a ghost that shows you crossing it, but then when you try to cross, it doesn't let you. So obviously you'll need to go down and you'll come up on this side. When you come up on this side, it shows a ghost like walking off in this direction or this direction. Either way, it's to the left somewhere. So my impression was, okay, you just need to follow the ghosts and everything, and they'll teach you the way you need to go. I don't know how true that is. So coming out here where we're at now, I have not seen any ghosts. So it's really interesting because it seems like there's nothing here to actually guide you in this area. But when I was going up here to get metal and stuff back when we were down in this area here, when we were making the swim, I think it's in this area here, somewhere in here, you actually do come across a ghost that's swimming in this direction as well, to the left. And then it shows like a second ghost on the coast, like shooting an arrow at him, and I think he actually kills the ghost. So I think it's more like memories, not necessarily ghosts, but you definitely can see them. I don't know if that is because of the bracelet that you have on, or if it's just your prophet. Like, I don't know how all that works. But if you guys were listening there at the beginning, he says pick a road, any road, and follow it. There's no roads in this area. So the other one, you have the bridge to follow. I mean, I guess these here are considered roads. I don't really know. I mean, that just looks like just a normal path to me. But obviously we made our base here, which, first of all, I want to say Happy New Year's to everyone. But because of the new year, I want to leave this decision up to you guys. It's not going to bother me either way. I've been thinking about this a lot. So I have a problem here. These guys that are on the benches. So this is my blacksmith. That's my carpenter. I could have swore I had an armor somewhere. I don't know. Anyway, if you hit square on this, you can actually take off the thrall that's on there, and you can put him in your inventory. The problem is with the other ones, like this one here, you can't put him back in your inventory. He is just out. And from my understanding, you can only have one of these guys following you. And then on top of that, my pets hatched over here. And I took all three of them out because I wanted to see if any of them were different. They're not. I still do have my gator in here taming. Which his picture down here looks different, which makes me think he's going to be a stronger gator. The problem is when all of the pets were in here, it was showing them automatically producing like poop and stuff like that. Since there's none in there, obviously it's just not producing anything. But I would assume the poop is probably for like planting and stuff like that. So once you take these guys out, pretty sure it's the same thing. You can only have one of them following you, and you can't pick them back up. So all of the ones that I can't pick up, and this is a decision that I'm going to leave to you guys, all of the ones that I can't pick up, obviously I can take one follower with me. Oh no, that's my carpenter. So obviously I can't take them all with me. So do you guys want to, because these ones we can set free. Right here, break bond. I'm sure I'd have to kill, well, these ones may not even attack me because they're the green ones. I don't think they'll be hostile if I just let them go. The thralls, on the other hand, there's my performer, guys. The thralls, on the other hand, if I break the bond with them, I don't know if they're automatically going to attack me either. So I'm going to leave it up to you guys. Even if it ends up being one of the shellbacks, I'm going to leave it up to you guys on who you guys want my follower to be. And then are we just going to kill the other ones, or are we just going to break the bonds, which would probably end up needing me to kill them anyway. We still have the crocodile in here, which we need to wait for that to tame all the way up as well. And then these ones I'm definitely taking with me. And then the performer, he is also one of the ones that I can't pick up. So don't judge my lifestyle, guys. You know, I do me. So yeah, we can't pick him up either. We haven't even leveled him. The only reason I got him is to remove the corruption. And this is what I was talking about, actually, since we're here. So let me go and show you guys what happens when you have corruption. So we are going to, and this is going to waste some of my materials doing this, but that's okay, because I still want to show you guys. So we're going to do the bridge real quick. It's not going to give us much corruption, but you can see up there in the top left we did gain corruption. Oh, and it actually did it flat. No, it didn't. It's still going up at an arc. So you guys can see up in the top left where my health and everything is, that we have a little bit of purple there. That is the corruption. So when you go over to the dancer, the performer, put it away. There we go. You'll see on the top left as well, it says losing corruption 1, and then it'll say entertained. There we go. We already lost all that corruption. Not that that was a lot, but I mean, that's how you do it. You literally just need a performer, guys. So honestly, him, I don't care if we take with us or not. But it's the same thing with all of them. Like even this one, he's only level 2. I haven't really leveled any of these guys up. These ones I haven't leveled up at all. Which, speaking of which, I think I'm supposed to be feeding these guys. I don't know what they eat. Oh, look, there's some dung that actually went through. I don't know what these guys eat, so we're just going to give them some berries, because I never fed them right when I pulled them out, and I guess that's one of the things you're supposed to do, is immediately when they come out, you're supposed to give them food. So, there, yep. And what stat is he getting from that? Vitality, okay, sure. I don't think they're that strong anyway, so the vitality works, because they should have more health. There we go. So now they have their food and everything. The crock, I'm not sure how that's going to work. This thing, I don't even know why I made it. Like I said, I can't really do anything with it at the moment. I just wanted to craft everything I could and test the things out down here. But with this, we need like the flesh of something, all the way over here, flesh of remembrance. And I don't have any of that, or like precepts of Mitra, things like that. I don't have any of this stuff. So I can't make any of this. I might stay away from building these type of things up there unless I know that I have the stuff to make from the stuff to make, if that makes sense. These guys don't have food on them, but I'm not too worried about it, because if you come and you look at this here, I have food in here, and it tells you who it's feeding there on the right side. So the Defari Fighter and the Defari Dancer, so literally these two guys here. And then I don't know if this one is too far away or if these ones even eat. I tried putting food in here, like in the middle thing, to try to feed him. He never ate anything, and then I also can't access his inventory directly because I can pick him back up. So I don't know, I don't think these guys need to eat. I could be wrong. Maybe I need to move this over. You know what, actually let's try that. Move placeable. Let's put it right here, just real quick. Okay, and then, is it feeding you guys? No, see, it's still the Dancer and the Fighter, so, yeah, I don't think these guys eat, so I'm not really worried about that. And then, I'm also not worried about anything that I built down here. Maybe some of the tables, probably the more important ones, the blacksmith bench, like all the ones on this side, honestly. All the stuff over here, I can eventually get back, which some of this stuff I might want to take with me. But like, I don't know. Either way, I can break all this down and I can get the materials from it. And then the materials in here, I obviously want to take with me. So I think either way, with all the stuff that I've gathered down here, it's going to be multiple trips if I want to take anything. And with how far we moved, it is going to be a pain in the butt, especially with no horse and only having one follower. And then even with that, making that journey, it wasn't bad coming down. I did, like I said, I went around the edge here, and then somehow I ended up cutting back this way, and I noticed I was going too far that way. I don't know. I'm just bad at direction, I guess. We came across this here, the summoning place. That is a pretty huge city. I had to run pretty deep inside there for that to actually tag. I got to this gate here. There are thralls everywhere out here. So I literally ran past them, and I was like, I'm going to get, you know, cornered going inside. I had to go past this gate here just for it to flag as the summoning place. They they have like this big not throne, I don't know, like just a big statue thing there. It looks like a thing that people would pray to and stuff like that. I can't remember what the name of that would be. Anyway, it's like a big shrine. There we go. So it's like a big shrine that's in there. At least that's what it looked like to me. It finally tagged it, and I just ran out and I took off going. And then when I came down here, I don't think I actually came down this way. I think I went too far this way when I ran away from there, because I ended up coming down here, and we came out right here where the one of the croc bosses is. I guess there's also multiple croc bosses. But we didn't fight him or anything. We literally came down this way. I noticed where I was, and then I came this way and went home. So we did make our bed back down here, or at least we made another bed just to get a thing. But it didn't undo this one. I think it's because they're two different beds. So we have the bedroll here, and then down here where we're at, we actually had the bed that you guys just seen, which is this one here. The main reason I even did this bed is because I did have a journey mark to do that. And then with these things, if anything, I might break these down just to take the materials from them so that I can remake them up there. We don't have to take them. We don't have to take any of this stuff, but getting a lot of this material back would be awesome, especially with something like this that I think took 50 iron just to make it. So it's going to be kind of frustrating and things, just because even with these guys, when I take them, they only have these 4 spots. I don't think they get over encumbered or anything like that. I can literally take his weapon off, so that'll give us a 5th spot, no matter if we do him or if we do these guys, whoever you guys decide. Actually, these ones have more. So ideally, what I would do, and I'm not trying to influence you guys. You can make whatever decision you like, and I will stick to it. Ideally, they probably have more inventory, so I would probably take one of these guys as a follower and leave the rest, even the dancer and the fighter and everything. That way they can actually carry stuff for me. The only concern with that is none of these guys are leveled up. They are level 0 because I haven't done anything with them. I just, like I said, I took them out and just looked at them. But with them being level 0, they obviously only have 147 health. Running through all of this, I was attacked so many times that I actually fought stuff off of. So what I would need to do is I would need to set him to what's it called, to like passive, basically, to where they don't attack anything. That way they're not pulling aggro. I mean, they'd still pull aggro on other things, but that way they're not pulling aggro off me if we have aggro. So I can pull aggro off them, and then just coming back up here, the journey is not going to be as smooth because they can't climb walls or anything. So right here I climbed walls, like I jumped down here and then I climbed this wall and I went that way. So I would probably have to like come down right here where I don't think there's an area, and then I think I can go up in here or maybe up in here. If not, it looks like there might be a way to come up this way. But either way, they can't climb walls, so I would have to figure out how to get them up there. And then even through here, it's going to be extremely dangerous. I'm not going to take them through here because of the elephants and the tigers. But the reason why it's still going to be dangerous is because I think ideally what I would want to do is come this way so that I can get to the Shattered Basin so that we can take the tunnel, since they're not going to be able to climb this back wall, and then just run over here on foot. If I come this way, like I said, there's a white tiger over here, right in this area, who I actually ran into on my way back. So when I left here, I literally climbed down this wall here. I didn't see him anywhere, even though I had combat music. I figured maybe he went in the pool and he was like up under lip or something. So I jumped off the wall here and I started getting attacked by an invisible thing. It hit me once, took half my health. That is the white tiger, because as soon as I turned around, there he was. He was invisible for a second, then he kind of popped in. I don't know if that was like a graphical thing or if it's because he's a tiger and it was like stealth mode or something. I have no idea. But either way, he jacked me up. And I think if I take one of these guys in there with their health, they're going to die with one hit. Although they probably, yeah, they have 49 armor just because of the way they're built. So maybe they'll take 2 hits. But even with that, if I pull the white tiger off of them, I'm going to die. So that white tiger is going to be a pain in the butt to get around. I could briefly come down here and not go up there. But I think even with that, there's normal tigers in this area. But it still might be easy to come through here just because I know this route. I don't know what's over here. I don't know if following this river may even be better because I don't know what's along that river. If anything, I might scout it out while you guys are making the decision, because currently I have nothing to do other than to move my base, but I still wanted to give you guys content. So for the time being, you guys are going to have this video. And then while I'm waiting on you guys to make a decision, which would obviously probably take a day, what I plan on doing is probably scouting the way back without anyone, without taking anyone with me, scouting the way back by myself. Or if anything, I might actually take these guys right now, while I'm scouting the way back, because if I die, you know, so be it, whatever, it happens. But if I die, you know, I can always recover my body and stuff like that. But it's going to be a lot easier for me to recover my own body than to have, you know, one of these guys with me and me need to pick up their stuff while I'm already over encumbered. But while I'm doing that, what I probably will do is take a look and see where exactly I can bring the shell back up. If that is who you guys pick, or even if you guys pick something like the performer. I mean, even with a person, they still can't climb. So no matter what we're bringing, we're going to have to find a way to go up where they're not going to have to climb. So I might scout out this area. I might scout this way and see if we can get around that white tiger without aggroing him, things like that. I don't know. Either way, I'm going to make the trip back up there, and I'll probably just be farming the stuff up here. in general, just getting more metal in that area, more rocks, so that I can start building my place up, because I'm not going to take anything at all from here yet. Like I said, the only thing I might grab is these two guys here, just for a comfort thing, so I know I at least have those two people. But yeah, so it's not going to matter which one you guys pick. The dancer, it would be ideal if I need corruption removed, but we're not going to have that much corruption. I mean, I'll probably honestly have corruption going up and back down, because I might use a bridge just to look at other areas, but I'm not really worried about it. And then he is an agility guy. I think that's why he comes with daggers. Then we have this guy who's our fighter. He has a sword, so I'm assuming he is based off of strength. But either way, both of these guys don't have much space on them. These guys here have more space, but they also have less health. They attack very stupidly. I would think that other things are going to kill them very easily, especially the stuff up there. Like, they probably get one shot by any of those tigers that are up there, even with the armor they have. I've never even fought an elephant. A couple elephants swung at me and I just ran from them, so they'll probably be one shot from elephants too. So I'm going to have to figure out how to get them around there if we take those. And then I don't even know about the gator, how it works or anything. I know they're slow though, because I can usually outrun these just by running normal speed. But I want to see what this one turns out to look like, because this down here looks like a pretty cool picture. I don't know if that's going to be, and I keep saying gator, but it's crocodile. I don't know if that picture down there depicts what they're actually going to look like, or if that's just what the adult crocodile picture looks like in general. But on top of that, we have so much stuff to take. So I have all this armor, leather, more leather. Not too worried about coal. I mean, there's not much up there, but I mean, we could take that. And then this I definitely want to take. And then all the stuff in here. So like I said, it's probably going to be multiple trips. Maybe while you guys are deciding what to do, I will probably take a lot of this stuff with me without trying to over encumber myself. As far as like the raw materials, the ones that are easy to get, like the rock, the plant fiber, and the wood, I probably won't take any of that, just because it's going to be easy to get up there. Also, I have a question for all of you people. So I seen somewhere in the knowledge thing that you can actually make some type of beehive. I'm assuming it'll probably give you honey or something like that. I don't remember where it's at. But anyway, I have queen bees and worker bees. Do I need these if I want to do that beehive? Like, is there an actual difference to those? Do I need like one queen bee per thingy? Or like, what are these bees for other than just eating? Because they both just say consumable, but it doesn't tell you that you can use them. So maybe I don't even need them for wherever I seen that thing at. And of course, there's not a search thing here that I can use on PlayStation. So let's see. Building. Is that it? No, that's elevator. Siege stuff. Wall stuff. More wall stuff. This is all building stuff. None of it has to do anything with bees. Decoration stuff. Nope, none of that. Probably not in here either. Horn, ivory horn. I don't think it was like furniture type stuff. It might be though. No, probably not. I would think it's in here somewhere. Oh, I can learn steel stuff now. So actually, if you guys take a look, I mean, I have 106 points available. I didn't put anything into anything yet, and I still have the 7 points in my attributes that I completely forgot about again. So we're gonna go ahead and learn this steel stuff. So let me hit X on that. What did this unlock? So what was that first thing? Dye. I'm not really worried about dyeing my armor or anything like that. Is there anything else in there other than dye? Jesus Christ, I can't scroll through that faster. I want to say that's all dye. I'm not going all the way through that. Improved furnace. Improved blacksmith. Oh, okay, so maybe I won't even need the benches from down here. Let's go ahead and learn that. What was this other stuff? Improved carpenter, shaved bark. Let's learn that. Improve tannery, learn that. Improve fireball cauldron, and then we can make different potions. Elixir of sight, grace, numbling. Okay, let's go ahead and learn that. Let's learn that. What else we got here? Oh, maybe it's in cooking. So I do want to learn. I don't know what the difference between the small campfire and the large campfire is. I don't know if it'll cook more stuff, but that's definitely something I might want to learn. I definitely want to learn this fish stuff, especially since there's water up there. So let's learn that. Let's learn the dryer. I'm assuming that is for like making beef jerky type things. Fluid press. Let's not do that. Here we go. Beehive. Yeah, so honey producing bees. So here's the beehive. I want to learn that, but I want to understand what goes behind that. So if I do this beehive, guys, do I need that queen bee and the worker bees, or will it automatically come with bees? Like, how does that work? Is it like the more bees I collect, the better my honey is going to be produced? Can someone please, who plays this or has played it, explain that to me? I would definitely appreciate that. And then it looks like there's another beehive over here, yeah. So please at least explain that to me. Give me a couple tips on that. I would definitely appreciate it. Can't make any of that stuff yet, so let's not worry about that. I also would like to do this stuff because I want to start planting. It only costs one. Let's do it. Crude planter and compost heap. That's probably all I need at the moment. Oh, and then we got this stuff. Stable, I'm not worried about yet. Reinforced animal pin. I can make that. And then, what is this? Why is that not learned? Torture's work table? Wait. I already... Oh, lesser wheel of paint, and then this is a normal wheel of paint. Okay. So, I guess let's learn the reinforced animal thing here. And the wheel of paint thing. Oh, and then I also found out about the armor patch kits and the weapon patch kits. So evidently, if you have these weapon and armor kits, as long as you can, no. Let me correct myself. So if you can't make the item, you have to have a weapon or armor kit based on the type of armor it is. So like a regular armor kit would repair a regular weapon. But if you can already make it, then you can just repair it without the armor kit. At least that's my understanding of it. And then the water well is obviously the water well. Don't know what any of that is. Hit the wrong button. Can we learn a new weapon yet? We probably can. There's the skirmisher. Here we go. Skirmisher. We can. So we can do the steel thingies. Let's do that. I probably don't want anything else just for right now because I don't know what the rest of this stuff is yet. What is that? Improved armor's bench. Why is this in here? Okay, I guess because it's armor. Duh. Okay, so let's learn that. She might stuff. That's just going to be based on looks. I don't know if they have improved armor or not. I don't know. A mass that filters out. Oh. What? Does this work in sandstorms? Will this stop me from getting hurt? It's only 4 points, but I only have 22 now. We'll keep that in mind. We're not going to learn it yet. There's a saddle. I don't even have a horse yet. I don't know. Oh, this is like body paint or tattoos. Fine metal crafts. I'm not worried about that. We're not going to learn any of this stuff because we already made that stupid nest thing that didn't do anything for us. Can't do anything in there. That's nothing. Oh, look, there's a search thing. Whatever. So yeah. So in the meantime, I'm going to probably start taking this stuff without being over encumbered. And I'll probably just, like I said, go up there and try to figure out what I'm going to do and everything, how I'm going to make my journey. I might even put markers along the way showing which way I need to go. That way, like if I go straight up this way, and I don't run into anything, I'll probably put markers all along here so that I know that that route's safe. Or if I come this way and I try the river just to get up to this area here, and maybe I run into like one bad thing, maybe I'll put a marker on just that one bad thing. I'm just going to have to be really careful with how I'm placing my markers and understand what I mean by them. Oh, and we actually have 8 points in here. So let's do 5 here. Deadshot arrows, thrown weapon, precision strikes. We're going to go with this one. And then we only have 3 more points, which isn't really going to do anything for us, but that wouldn't be bad because that would help us get more items. Grit. Oh, I need this too. So we'll probably start putting into these 2 things. We'll start with the expertise one. So there's my 8 points. Is there anything else that I need? Harvest silver. Harvest iron. I can do the harvest iron one. Kill snakes. I don't think I've ran into any snakes yet. Defeat forgotten clan members. I think I did see some forgotten clan people. Defeat prey animals. Okay. So yeah, that's going to be it for this one, guys. Video is not obviously too long at all. Just we have that decision for you. For now, I'm going to snatch up as much of this stuff as I can when I make this trip up there, because I don't plan on picking up more stuff. I'll probably fight some stuff along the way, but I don't plan on picking anything up. So I'm not going to take this armor and stuff like that. I don't know what I'm going to end up doing with that. I don't know. I might just grind all day, just running back and forth, taking as much of this stuff as I can, and then leave whatever left for when you guys make the decision, and we'll do that video, excuse me, tomorrow. We'll leave all the food and everything down here for these guys to eat and everything. I also don't know if I should have specific foods in here based on how I want them to level up, or if this is just for when they get hungry. I don't know how this thing works. Because I know that when you have specific food on him, like if I was to put steak on him and he ate it, it would give him a certain buff. But I don't know if that's specifically what he levels up in. I don't know how all that works. But yeah. And then I also did have another guy. I don't want to say the name that I think it is because it will probably be wrong. So someone in my comment section mentioned, and I did kind of talk about this in the last video. Someone mentioned about how I should have this guy set up here for like attacking things and everything. So evidently, I guess when I put him, let's put him on follow. So I guess when I had him on follow, and then I went to behavior, and I had him. See, I don't even think I messed with this, but I think this is what he was talking about, the person I'm talking about. He was saying that in here you have to put him on either attack all enemies or guard me or something like that, and that's why I thought he was stupid, because he wasn't doing anything, even though I was telling him to attack. I think I had him on like, yeah, stand and defend, because I had him in here. But I would think that even if I had him like that on stand and defend, and then when I put him on follow, and I hit square to tell him to attack something, that he should automatically attack that. But the thing was, he was just still standing there. So from my understanding, they're telling me that even with that, you have to come to engagement, and you still have to put on like one of these. Like you do have to switch it to either attack all or guard me or something like that. If not, they're not going to do anything, because technically they are on stand and guard. So thank you for that. I did not know that. I would think that it would not be that way, but that's perfectly fine. At least now I do understand that. Are you still following me? No. Okay. So yeah, so let me know what you guys think. Like I said, just pick one of these guys. So we have the option of the scouting fighter here. Or sorry, I don't know why I said scouting. So we have the option of the fighter here. We have the option of the dancer, and we have the option of one of the 3 shellbacks or the gator. Like I said, I am going to wait for the gator to be tamed up. I'm actually going to play quite a bit today, so hopefully he'll get tamed up completely. If you pick the gator. Do me a favor and pick one of the other things first, because I don't know if I want to wait for that gator to be tamed up, and if for some reason he's not tamed up when I get a decision from you guys, I want to have a second option if the gator's not there. And don't get me wrong, if for whatever reason the gator's not tamed up, I will show you that he's in here taming. Not that I'll just be like, oh, he's not tamed up, and then I never show you guys just because I don't want to take him. So if you pick the gator, at least pick two things. Pick the gator and then pick either the shellback or one of the other two guys over here. So, you know, gator would be your first option, and then tell me your second option. If you're picking one of these guys or the shellbacks, I only need one option from you because they are already ready to go. My biggest thing is, like, if something happens here in real life and I can't get this gator tamed up all the way, but that's what you guys want me to take, I don't want you guys to think that that I'm just holding out on you. And I still want to give you guys content for the next day, because I have been doing these pretty much daily. Like, I mean, not the videos daily, but like I've been doing them pretty close. Normally I'll set up videos in advance, but like this video that I'm doing right now is going to be going up tomorrow. So, like I said, if you pick the gator, just make sure you pick something else. But other than that, guys, that is going to be it for this video. Like I said, I'm just going to grab these two guys here and maybe some of the supplies. I don't know what yet. I'm going to look around and see what I want to take with me. And then I'm going to scout up there and figure out where I want to put them up there, just because I don't even have a house up there yet. But I think they'll be fine in the area that I built in. So, thanks again for watching. I know that is like the third time I say that. I do that a lot in my videos. I do apologize, but I definitely appreciate it, guys. The views have been going up quite a bit, and so have my subscribers. So thank you for the new subscribers. Thank you for all the views. Definitely thank you guys for the tips you guys have been leaving. It actually has been helpful, and it's made this game a lot more playable. Like I said, I tried this game before, and it was not. It just didn't pique my interest. I liked the way the game was set up. It just didn't pique my interest, and I couldn't stick with it. But I've actually had quite a bit of fun this time, and I will have a lot of you guys to thank for it. So, with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video.